Good evening, friends. This is Rahul Magan here, is a Group Chief Executive Officer, Treasury Consulting, and also a venture capitalist. Sitting today, I'm going to shoot a very technical video, not from a functional angle. We're going to shoot multiple videos from functional angle now on. It's going to be a video about the parenting in India. How exactly the parenting in India is happening. You all know that I'm not married, and the probability of getting married is 0.0001%. And I think it's even lesser than that. But anyways, I would like to let you know that how parenting should be happen in India and what are the various how the responsibilities of the parents are getting increasing in India. It's always the blessings of Lord that once we marry and when we turn out to be the parent. I might not get this privilege in this life, but who knows. But at the end of the day, being parent is not the job done. We need to first see that how we can make our kid better. How we can, whether it's a he or she, that doesn't matter. For me, kid is a kid, right? Gender discrimination is something which is pretty much apparent in India, but it should not be. Today we're going to shoot a video that what are the various roles and responsibility of parents, and especially this video is shooted from India, for the parents in India, and of course we cover different countries as well, right? In India, there is a standard phenomena that parents are always pushing the kids. You become IS officer, you become doctor, you become scientist, or you whatnot. But no, hardly 1% of the parents are coming and sitting with their kids and checking, boss, what you wanted to be, where you wanted to go, how you wanted to go. Can I help you out? See, the job of the father is not to be a father. The job of the father is to be a friend. And I think it's not a friend. It is a friend who is always approachable. And moreover, the job of the mother is not the mother. The job of the mother is to be a friend who is 24/7 with you. I would like to tell you a small thing that there are few important things which are very pertinent as far as the kids are concerned. Whenever there is a call from the school and the colleges, the parents just thrash the kids and they thrash it beautifully. I got a call from principal, I got the call from this person. No, that's wrong. That's absolutely wrong. Don't thrash this, please. Just imagine what would if your kid would be Einstein? What would if your kid would be Edison? What would if your kid would be it would be Graham Bell? What would if he could be Mr. Jobs, Mr. Buffett, Mr. Gates? All these people to whom I mentioned, they got the negative feedback from their teacher. So if you are getting the negative feedback from the teacher of your kid, about your kid, then please don't just start thrashing the kid only because you are a parent. Just listen and see, boss. After all, it's your kid, right? Just see exactly, maybe your kid is having more intelligence than the teachers. And why are you forgetting that today in 2019 the IQ of the kid, IQ of a 5-year-old kid is better than the IQ of a 30-year-old person. So, and moreover, we need to understand that the people, those who teach these kids, 90% of these people are never used to iPhones, they never used to iBox, they never used to have any kind of games which is being developed by Microsoft. If you wanted to touch, most of the teachers, those who are teaching your kid, they even do not have the torrent accounts. So few important things the parent also need to do. They need to see that how good is the IQ of the kid. There are many people coming to me and saying that what is your opinion on that? I think that is the only reason why I'm shooting this video, to be honest. I think today one important thing which is there is technology, and technology will stay. There is no doubt about that. When we were kid, technology was not there, but we were fortunate that we understood technology. Today you have to teach your kid technologically, and I think if you are well-versed person, you have the funds, then I would request you to give your kid a technological environment like iPhone, like Apple iPhone tab, like Samsung tab, like like Apple Watch. A lot of people would tend to disagree, but trust me one thing, the kid which we have in Singapore is several times IQ than we have in India. The reason being the parenting and the schooling system. We know that Finnish is the best schooling system we have in the globe. Finland's schooling system is unmatched. The reason is they create value in the kid. That is a different thing that here the teacher to student ratio is 1:5, which is very difficult to find anywhere in the globe. But they are one of the best schooling systems in the globe because they take the best value out of the kid, make him more best. They see what a kid wanted to be. Let me tell you a few stories. The former Australian captain of cricket Ricky Ponting really don't wanted to study. But what happened? You know. Shah Rukh Khan claims himself to be a BA, but I doubt. But what happens? You know. And Glenn Maxwell, who I think he's school dropout. And why are we forgetting Mr. Steve Jobs? Why are we forgetting Larry Ellison? Please be note that education is not always the only thing. You always continue to trash your kids only because he's not in the grades. My dear friends, grades are not everything. Grades is history. So don't run before history, right? As simple as that. Just see the IQ of your kid and try and improve the IQ of your kids. I wanted to ask 3 questions from all the parents and then I'll move further. My first question is, how comfortable is your kid with iPhone? How comfortable is your kid on YouTube? How much and how comfortable is your kid in internet? Now there are a lot of people who would say that, who will give the thumbs down on the YouTube video, but I worry, no. Because I know that there are 2 things to everything. If you have a vehicle, somebody drive the vehicle at 100 km/h and met up with an accident. On the contrary, if you are having vehicles, somebody drive this at 40 km/h and he will reach to home safely. Giving iPhone to the kid, giving YouTube to the kid, giving internet exposure to the kid does not destroy him. It will create a value in him. Sir, what do you want? You want your kid to come out of suffocation and come to Singapore, come to US and set up his job. You want him to be remembered for some good purpose. You want you to be recognized by the name of your kid. If yes, then remember that the global education system across the globe is completely different than Indian education system. Indian education system is as usual worthless education system which is marks, marks, marks. Several movies like 3 Idiots and many multiple movies on the Indian education system being made on that, but still not a single cent change in the Indian education system. If you really wish your kid to be a successful person, then you have to make him realistically technological person. Please, you agree or disagree? Paytm changed shopping. You agree or disregard? Mobile wallets changed everything. Bitcoin is there. Cryptocurrency is there. What do you want? What do you want? You want your kid to learn this when he would be 25? Or you want the kid to be learned at the age of 9 or 10? There are many examples which we have on the Google which does suggest that the right parenting led the kid to understand cryptocurrency at the age of 9 and 10. However, in India, we are spoiling the kid culture, the so-called schooling system, which is the fee-based system, followed by graduation, followed by post-graduation, and by the time he turns out 26 or 27, he would have a tremendous pressure on his mind for the job. And how easily is the job available in India, you know. How much relevance we have of the degrees, you know. And moreover, if you are a smart parent, I don't tell educated parent, because for me education is different. Education has been rightly pointed by somebody who said education is once you create things. If you are a smart parent, then the future of your kids lies here, which is blockchain, virtual reality, cryptocurrency, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, cyber security, robotics, quant, algos, and more importantly, statistics and machine learning. Let me give you a simple example and then we wind up this video. If you are a parent and your kid is in 10th standard, I'm damn sure that the one important thing that worry in your mind is that how much CGPR he is scoring this time. because you are going to flaunt this CGPR in your society, and you will say my son or my daughter got this much CGPR in the school. But do you know that statistics is something which play a very important role in the life of human being nowadays? In India, statistics is not more than a concept, and hardly in the exams even a 1% of the surface is being touched as far as the statistics is concerned. Do you know that today we are living in a world of machine learning? When the Google algos, when YouTube, when LinkedIn, when everything is being connected with the machine learning. And do you know that 22nd April, the Changi airport is winding up the system whereby the foreigners, because I'm not a Singaporean, I'm a foreigner, right? A foreigner is not required to stamp the visa, rather the system which is based upon the machine learning will do the facial recognition. But what is an important part of machine learning, or what are the 2-3 important part of machine learning? To one important part of machine learning is of course the coding piece, and second important part of machine learning is the statistics, which is known as data science. Can I have the so-called schooling system in India which teach people data science? Can I have one school in India which making people data scientists? Can I have one university in India who is making people the best and best in data science? Where you want your kid to be. But to be data science, you have to be good in statistics. You are sitting in Singapore, whereby there is a huge requirement of machine learning, huge requirement of data science. But tell me one thing, what do you want? You want your kid to be 10th, to do the 10th, 11th and 12th. And then he would learn statistics after 5 years? Or you want his base to be statistics, is to be clearly confirmed once he is at the 10th standard? Do you know how Australian education system works? Because basically I am having, Australia is my country. Australian education system is like that after 10th standard you will do 2 years of internship. And then after 12th standard you do your 2 years of internship. So practically before graduation, the kid is having 4 years of internship under his belly or her belly, which makes a lot of sense. And how Indian education system work? 10th, 11th, 12th, graduation, post-graduation, we are cutting the grass. We are just cutting the grass. To wind up this video, I would like to request all the parents here to be a smart parent. And I want to tell you that IQ is a gift in your kid. Just go and check the level of IQ you have in your kid, and your job is to increase that, to enhance that IQ. Your job is not to make him or her demoralized. This is not the job of a parent, right? This is definitely not the job of a parent. And more importantly, what you require is to push your career. Push doesn't mean strong push. Push means to create an inclination of your kid towards the upcoming technologies so that he is with the line, which includes blockchain, virtual reality, artificial intelligence, statistics, machine learning, cybersecurity, robotics, algos, and respective. Because after 10 years, what you see right now will definitely not be there. But what do you want? My last two questions. At 2029, what do you want? Today your kid is 5 years old. Once he would be 15-year-olds, 2029, what do you want? He would continue to do something which holds no value, or he would continue to do something which makes him to earn money, fame and recognition at the age of 15. And please, as an educated parent, open YouTube and see how many examples we have in that regards. With this, Treasury Consulting would like to thank you very much. You know my mobile number 919899242978. You know our fixed income platform www.fixedincome.global. We thank you very much, but before moving this, it's my personal interpretation. That is, it's my personal interpretation. It has nothing to do with my organization, nothing to do with Singapore, no one else. It's my personal interpretation. With this, I thank you very much, and thank you for the love and affection you people spread to us on YouTube. Have a great time, man.